So we're gonna resume with photos. Willie has photos here of his family and the town where he grew up and then coming to America. So here's some photos. So Willie, tell us who this good-looking family is.
How what?
Who is this good-looking family?
That's my parents.
Okay.
My parents and my sister and I.
Do you want to say anything about your dad?
Oh yeah, he was in the military from 39 when the war started to about 41 when that picture was taken. Then they released him because of a bad stomach. He had only core of a stomach. And so he needed special help, special food and water, so they let him go. Yeah, that's the story about his military service.
Okay. Okay, next photo.
That's my hometown. Yeah, that's my hometown. The name is Steele, Steele. So, so to speak in English, steel. I never knew how we came on that name because that's actually an English name. So, and that's why where I was born, the church you see that is the Catholic church, and that's where I was not baptized there. That was the other church. So, but anyway, that was the church we always went each Sunday.
Very good. And here is...
Well, that's the beauty. My wife, which I was together with 70 years, and we both were deep in love. Oh, like I said, we had quarrels, there were interference from other people, but it's just nothing wrong. It just was on and off. And like I said, when we had it down, we talked it all over, and most times we agreed on who had the better idea. There was no stubbornness involved. Well, sometimes there were. And sometimes it comes in good too, being stubborn.
I was gonna say, you both were German.
Yeah. That could be.
No, she's beautiful. So then here's the two of you.
Let me see. Oh, and that's the wedding picture.
That's your wedding day.
On the day we got married.
Beautiful.
We went from church, which we have a picture of too, to the photographer. And he took our wedding pictures. Now there's much to say.
Tell us what day you got married again.
This 2nd of May, 1953.
May 2nd, 1953. Beautiful. This is also your...
This is a wedding picture too with the families, except the mothers are not on there. They're cooking, they're home cooking the wedding meal.
So we have Margaret, and then
Margaret,
you.
and then my sister, Vern, her brother, and those two dads.
Okay.
The bigger one is Margaret's dad, and the smaller one is my dad.
Very nice. Nice picture.
Well, that's my, yeah. And that's my mom and dad with my little son, Michael. Yeah, I don't know how many.
I wonder how old Michael is there. I'm not seeing a date.
I don't know.
He looks
Doesn't it say on the
maybe
back?
18 months to 2 years old. No, there's no date on there. My guess is he's maybe 18 months old.
I would say between a year and a half. Yeah.
Yep, that's kind of what it appears to be. Very nice. And then here is a picture of you and Michael.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's me and Michael.
1964, it says.
That was still in Germany.
Yeah, still in Germany.
Sure.
Where are you at? It looks like you're on a river, maybe?
Oh, we were living on the river.
Oh.
But we went to some areas, tourist areas, where they had swimming pools. So I don't know if it was on our river or one of those. See, Margaret and we traveled almost every weekend. I had a long weekend because I had a good position. I could do that.
Sure.
I did all my work I had to do, and then I could take long weekends.
Nice. Very nice. So this one,
That's again, that's on the
1965.
way. That's it's on the gangway up to the ship, coming to the United States.
wow.
Yeah.
So you're leaving Germany here.
Leaving Germany.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
What do you think you were thinking at that time?
I can America. Here I come. Yeah, boy, and I came.
Oh.
Yes.
Now,
and
were your parents saying goodbye to you, or did they come over with you for a little
no,
while?
no. They brought us just up to the ship.
Yeah.
And later on they came because we wanted to live together again. See? But I have no pictures about that.
Yeah.
My parents were in the United States 6 times.
Okay.
Can you imagine?
No.
Seven-
Wonderful.
I can. I mean, there's so many unbelievable things that's true. Then they noticed again they didn't make it or couldn't make it. Forced them back 6 times. Yeah. Well, the first time my mother went alone over to the United States before we came, or my dad. But once we were here in 65, during that time they came 6 times.
6 times. And how many times did you go back to Germany?
Again, 52 times.
Yes. 52.
No, but I have to say, how can that be done? First of all, I had my business at that. I had my business 37 years.
Okay.
I had good going. You can tell when people call me, still remembering me.
Yeah.
So I had a fantastic business. And that's when my dream I once had, still in Germany, after the war, 11 years and 5 months old, I was sitting in the park and dreaming what I wanted out of life. And I was living well in Germany, but really my dream came through in this country. Started very bad, but I talked about that before.
Right.
The bad
right,
times.
Right.
But I made it out of the ditch, had my own business, 37 years, and during that time, we went 52 times. What I have to mention here, we went sometimes 2, 3, 4 times a year.
In a year.
Yeah, if somebody was sick over there, my mom or my dad, or her mom and dad, we went over there. She stayed with her parents, I stayed with my parents, and I always rented the smallest car, so I didn't make a show, mostly a Volkswagen, or there was the other little one, Hansa Lloyd, it was called.
Okay.
And just so could drive.
Yeah.
Hansa Lloyd, he had wheels that big.
Oh, it was small then. It sounds
very
like.
small. I just wanted to get further back.
Yes.
We lived away maybe 4 miles. See.
Wow.
So then in the evening I picked her up and we had a good time. And so we combined the good times with the 2.
Yes.
But 52 times. And again, when I sit now and always think of it, unreal, but it's true. So I had the best time of my life, the 37 years when I had my business in this country.
Yes.
See, I did it all.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, and here's a picture of the.
What's that?
It's the ship.
Oh, man.
The ship.
Oh, that's the
Tell
ship.
us about the ship that you came over
okay.
on.
Yeah, that's, at the time, well, it's nothing against today, those big ships. I think that had was for about 2,000 people, passengers.
Okay. Okay.
And I had papers about that too, but they all got lost.
It says you came over May 10th. Is that correct? You came over May 10th, 1965.
Yeah,
that
that's when I
correct?
left. And we arrived the 19th.
Oh.
But only we would have been earlier in New York, but we had to take passengers from the other ship,
Sure.
the middle of the ocean.
Oh.
And we had to bring those to Halifax. to Canada.
Okay.
And that's why it took 4 days more. Up and down, you know, and, yeah. So it's usually...
Very interesting.
Hmm?
That's very interesting.
Yeah. So, and all the time, my wife was sick, seasick.
Oh.
And not me, but she was. As soon we left Hamburg, the band started beautiful. There are 2 bands on that ship. And you know, we were dancers and we were dancing right away. And then she said, "You got that strange feeling too?" I said, "Yeah, beautiful." And she was getting sick.
Oh.
And she was sick from day one.
Oh.
And then when we landed in Halifax, I think we were the whole day and night, she got okay again.
Yeah.
But as soon we went down to New York, she got sick again.
Oh, that poor thing.
Yeah.
So you've made it to America, and here's the 2 of you.
That's already in America. Yeah.
Yep. So here's the 2 lovebirds. Made it to America. Is that maybe at your first home?
Where?
Or where are you here in this picture? Or don't you remember?
It is in the United States, I know that.
Oh, yep. It says 1965.
I think it's on the lake. I can see that on the... Oh, yeah. That's on the lake, on Lake 6.
Okay.
See that cabin part here?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, here, I got to show it.
It was all a log cabin.
Okay.
Not very big, but we were happy there.
Yeah. Yes, you are lake people. You are lake people.
We were.
And then here, you said it's your first Christmas.
No, that's our first Christmas in the United States.
Yep. So let me show that. Look at how happy they look.
Yeah.
When did you become American citizens?
That I became in 17th of March, the Irish Day in 71.
In 71?
Because when I came in 65, you had to be here 5 years before, listen to this, before you could apply. And then you applied and they gave you a book that thick. You had to study about the Constitution, the amendment and everything.
Yes.
But I knew some about that already before I came. And so anyway, you had to learn it and then you were examined by examiner. And that was the 5th of November 70.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It was snowing and I had to write English and it was snowing, so I started writing, "Today is the 5th of November, it is light snowing," and he said, "That's enough, that's enough." Maybe he didn't like snow. He said, yeah. So and then that was in November, the examination in March, like I said, the 17th, everything was green, beer and what all. And you needed witnesses, a female and a male.
Okay.
See? So then I was sworn in and, I have to tell you that. When I came out of the courthouse, a guy came storming over, she had that green on his face, shook my hand and said, "Now you are one of us, doggy dog."
Oh.
And I didn't know the meaning of it. Quick could I think, you know. Isn't that something? I never have seen them. And he says, yeah.
Explain that. Explain, what does doggy dog mean?
Well, the doggy means one is the other's dog. It's not a good expression. See? He had a grin on his face, which fed to what he said.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't know that, doggy dog?
No.
See, no wonder I didn't know.
I learned something today. You taught me what it means.
Doggy dog is like being the other one's devil.
Okay.
Except the dog.
I mean, I've heard the expression, but I guess I never really paid attention to it.
I never, all the time I talk about my citizenship, I remember that. Just came out of the door and I said, "Jay," he says, and I gave him my hand. He says, "Now you are one of us, doggy dog," like that. Exactly by word. "Now we are one of us, doggy dog." That was it. Then he disappeared.
Then he's gone, huh? Now, did you and Margaret, did you become citizens on the same day?
No, Margaret, at that time, she had a hysterectomy.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So when did she become a citizen then?
She never became a citizen. She was
Oh.
an immigrant. She had the immigration card.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay,
And she was now married to an American anyway, me.
okay.
But Mike is American.
Okay. And speaking of Mike, here he is in the military.
Yeah, that's him.
So, tell us a little bit about his
Well,
military.
he graduated, and you know, we were still working our way up, and I have to admit I couldn't pay much attention. The attention maybe he needed. So he had a lot of friends, and they were not all good friends. So then, when he graduated, he says, "Dad, I enlisted." He was 18 years old then. "You cannot tell me not to go." I said, "I told you about war and military." I said, "You don't listen." Nope, I don't. So he enlisted in the Air Force.
Okay.
So, and he thought, and I know he did, that he was a German. He could choose now one country out of 4 countries where he wanted to go. And naturally he mentioned Germany. And they never send him to Germany, they send him to Turkey,
Oh.
where
Okay.
they still have holy snakes. And where they still pee from above without a toilet and poop too. He was in that area. I don't want to say that they maybe have in cities there, but he was out in the country.
Sure.
And you couldn't kill a snake. They were a certain snake
Okay.
was holy.
Huh.
Yeah.
Huh.
See, you learned something I
I
didn't
learned
learn either.
something else.
Yeah.
Yes, interesting. So this is you and Margaret in, it says September, I don't know,
Let me see.
but
Oh, that was in Friesi. 1980.
87 or 82 or,
That is not even my handwriting. Margaret was
yeah,
that?
let's show the picture. We'll
Yeah.
show everybody. But that's you and Margaret anyway.
But they could find out that was when they opened a new fire station in Friesi.
Okay. Very nice picture of you too.
Yeah, that is a nice, but even I have to say that.
Very nice. And then here's a little bit more, probably when you were in your upper 60s, I would say, of you and Margaret.
Let me see what that. Yeah. Where were we there? Oh, that was at my sister's house in the backyard.
Nice. Yep, that's a picture of you too. So that's all the pictures we're gonna share today. But it gives you a little brief history of Willie and his wife Margaret and their son Michael and a little bit of history, them coming over from Germany to the United States and living here now 55 years. And
56. Well,
56 years we're going on. And then Margaret passing away a couple of years ago.
yeah, she sadly, she never smoked, she never drank. Oh, and sometimes when we both were cutting grass, we split a bottle of beer.
Sure.
Or even hot, but never. She was close to perfection, but not perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is that good for today?
Is that right?
Is that good for today, or is there anything else you want to tell us about your relationship?
No.
Or should we conclude today's session?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you, Willie.
So, maybe you people should write down my phone number. Any question, give me a call.
Sure.
Should we?
Sure.
218-849-1094.
$1094. Okay. Very good. Well, thank you.
And I would like to give me a call. If you want to know something, call me. Maybe I have to answer for you.
Because he is the greatest salesman in the world. So we will conclude for today and we'll resume another day. Thanks for joining us.